The scary visuals of a nuclear plant being on fire in Ukraine have gone viral. And with these images, the world got to know of Russian forces controlling one of the nuclear plants in Ukraine. Now, what is interesting is that Russian forces have been in control of this nuclear plant for the last couple of days. And why this is significant, we will explain you here. Ukraine depends on nuclear energy heavily for its electricity. In fact, 50% of Ukraine's electricity comes from its nuclear plants. There are 15 such nuclear reactors that contribute heavily to Ukraine's electricity demands. And in fact, this particular nuclear plant caters for 43% of all the demand that Ukraine needs. Also, of late, Ukraine has been depending less on Russia for its nuclear energy and tilting towards the West. Ukraine has also had an agreement with a US company. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why Russia wants to control the nuclear energy plants in Ukraine. So probably it's not just the NATO forces that Russia is bothered about, but also about the nuclear energy of Ukraine that is tilting towards the West. It's important to note Ukraine is ranked third in the world when it comes to using nuclear energy for its electricity requirements. Only two countries are placed over it, and these are France and Slovakia. It is important to note that 4 new nuclear reactors are coming up within Ukraine. Once again, what this essentially means is that its dependency on Russia is reducing. Over the years, the demand of electricity has increased in Ukraine, and with it also the power generation capacity of Ukraine has enhanced manifold over the last 2 decades. On March 2nd, after the invasion of Ukraine was started by Russia, Russia actually informed the IAEA, the apex body that looks into nuclear energy, that it was already in control of this particular nuclear plant in Ukraine. As the battle to lay siege over Kyiv continues and Russian forces continue with their aggression to take over the entire country, other nuclear plants can also come under heavy pounding like this one has done. The world is coming together to make sure that there is no harm to these nuclear plants, and at the same time, there is a dialogue going on.
It's vital that all parties work with the IAEA to establish an appropriate framework that will ensure the safe, secure, and reliable operation of Ukraine's nuclear power plants.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today's NewsMo.